When Kamala said that she was going to be on 60 Minutes, I don't think anybody expected this.
Something very strange is happening right now. You're starting to notice it if you really pay attention and really have your fingers on the pulse of the media ecosystem. Those who have smart money, those who have intelligence still in their skull, those who are actually able to read the tea leaves, as it were, are saying Kamala's doomed. They're not saying it like from a megaphone just yet, like they did with Biden, but they're starting to make the moves towards, okay, it's time to defend against a next Trump presidency. You can see it with Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live is actually attacking Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, and presenting them as imbeciles. But this is a parody show. However, as we've heard from our friends at the Babylon Bee, the parody is indistinguishable from reality, and reality struck hard last night for Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris went on 60 Minutes. I can't believe I'm saying this, but 60 Minutes literally just ended Kamala Harris's campaign. It's the most excruciating thing I've ever seen happen to any presidential candidate, anywhere, anytime on national TV, and this was the edit that they decided was good enough to present to the American people. There's no coming back from this. CBS News tells Kamala Harris, you're an illegitimate candidate. Kamala says, I'm protecting democracy. No, you're destroying it. Kamala Harris says, ooh, just wait. Guys, the entire thing is a psychotic nightmare, dumpster fire. I've never seen anything like it. Here we go. Kamala Harris on being an illegitimate candidate. I can't believe that CBS News committed an act of actual journalism and just lightly touched some of the humiliation of Kamala Harris's record. 3 years in office, she's finally getting criticized.
See best served by President Biden stepping down and basically handing you a nomination. You didn't have to go through a primary process. You didn't have to fight off other contenders. That's not really the way our system was intended to work.
President Biden made a decision that I think history is going to show is rare among leaders, which was to put country before self. And I am proud to have earned the support of the vast majority of delegates and to have been elected the Democratic nominee to fight in this election over the next month for our democracy.
But I think this truncated process is why people think or say they don't really know who you are.
Look, I've been in this race for 70 days.
That's the point.
Joe Biden did not step down willingly. That man was forced to get out. But as much as I love this, and I truly do, Kamala being pressed on actual issues and she's not being allowed to snake and weasel her way out of it. Since she took over for Biden, 3 months ago? What has she done? 5 interviews? And none of them have been hard-hitting. They've all been soft-tossed questions. But it just leaves me wondering, why would CBS do this? I mean, does CBS actually suddenly care about journalism and doing the right thing? Because we saw back in 2020, they were going after Trump and saying just blatant lies. Meanwhile, they were asking Joe Biden, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? Well, right now, I'm just struggling to find their motive. Because I personally think there's something happening that we're not seeing. But you know what? I'm not complaining. If it helps Trump out and makes the chances of him becoming president more likely, I'm all for it. Keep doing it. But what do you guys think about this?
It's so good. Look, I've been in the thread for 70 days. It gets worse from there. It gets worse. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamala Harris asked if she has a gun. Yeah, I have a Glock. Have you ever fired it? Cackles hysterically.
We surprised people when you said that you are a gun owner. And then if someone came into your
That
house,
was not the first time I've
they would get
talked about
shot.
it.
What kind of gun do you own, and when and why did you get it?
I have a Glock, and I've had it for quite some time. And I mean, look, Bill, my background is in law enforcement. And so there you go.
Have you ever fired it?
Yes. Of course I have. At a shooting range. Yes, of course I have.
Listen to her lie. You can always tell liars. You can tell them because of they fidget, right? When they everyone has a tell, right? When Kamala Harris bristles like this, the proper follow up to all of these things. This is what we've been asking for, and I can't believe it's actually happening. when Kamala Harris lies about something, right? So politician lies. That's fine. All right. Politicians lie all the time. Politician lies. What needs to happen if you're an actual journalist, a reporter, is you need to ask a follow-up question. Kamala Harris says she works at McDonald's. Which McDonald's? And when? Like, these are important things that divine whether something's a lie or whether you're telling the truth. What kind of Glock do you own? What model? She doesn't know. She doesn't actually have a Glock. She's lying. I've fired it at a shooting range. Kamala Harris passed laws to make sure that people wouldn't be able to use handguns. She tried to pass a law to prevent anyone from owning a handgun in San Francisco.
If you ask me, 95% of the people who support the Second Amendment are voting for Donald Trump because they know Trump's actually going to protect their rights. Kamala Harris has said in the past she wants to implement a mandatory buyback system for all your guns. So I think right here she's just trying to steal some of those votes for Trump. It's just another weasel tactic by a politician. Oh, she has a gun. I also have a gun. Let me vote for her. She thinks we're stupid. But yeah, Benny's right. I would love to hear her answer. What gun is it? When did you purchase it? Where did you purchase it? Because I know for a fact she won't have an answer.
So, and we'll get to the polling in just a second. Kamala Harris on the election. Hey, you've destroyed our country and destroyed our border. You're now desperately trying to fix it. You could have fixed it the whole time through executive orders. You got rid of all of Donald Trump's executive orders to flood and surge the nation with criminal aliens. Do you regret that? Have you made a mistake there?
An historic flood of undocumented immigrants coming across the border the first 3 years of your administration. As a matter of fact, arrivals quadrupled from the last year of President Trump. Was it a mistake to loosen the immigration policies as much as you did?
It's a long-standing problem, and solutions are at hand. And from day one, literally, we have been offering solutions.
What I was asking was it a mistake to kind of allow that flood to happen in the first place?
I think the policies that we have been proposing are about fixing a problem, not promoting a problem. Okay?
But the numbers did quadruple.
And the
under
numbers
your
today,
watch.
because of what we have done, we have cut the flow of illegal immigration by half.
Should you
We
have
have
done
cut
that?
the
Should you
flow
have
of
done that?
fentanyl by half, but we need Congress to be able to act, to actually fix the problem.
Oh, man. I mean, Kamala's getting destroyed. I think this is the end. I think this is the end. I think you'll begin to see major change in the polls right now. You're actually seeing it right now. When Kamala says she owns a Glock, what kind of Glock do you own? I don't know. I'm lying. Incredibly refreshing to see a journalist asking Kamala Harris how she devastated this country with an open border. That's exactly right. And now the betting odds completely turning against Kamala Harris. Look at this. The smart money has gone in and just now everyone is seeing what we've all been seeing for years, obviously, but it's good that the American public can catch up in 60 minutes. I can't believe I'm saying it. Like 60 minutes committed an act of actual journalism here. I blame Trump. I'm asked a question, incoherent statement, Joker laugh. This is exactly correct. The memes are correct. Here we go.
It's an election bill. And I take it seriously that I have to earn everyone's vote. This is an election for President of the United States. No one should be able to take for granted that they can just declare themselves a candidate and automatically receive support. You have to earn it. And that's what I intend to do.
Does she realize that she got the same amount of votes as you and I? She did not get a single vote to become the Democratic nominee. Where does she get off? Does she realize the hypocrisy in what she's saying?
Mr. Netanyahu is not listening.
Well, Bill, the work that we have done has resulted in a number of movements in that region by Israel that were very much prompted by or a result of many things, including our advocacy for what needs to happen in the region.
What the hell was that? It's not real. I have like 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds that I'm raising right now, and they make more sense than that. Funny how everyone is praising 60 Minutes for just doing journalism. Media outlets are actually supposed to be doing.
The bar for journalism has become so low that if you even ask a hard or difficult question to a Democrat, they consider you a far right person. Telling the truth in a world full of lies is a revolutionary act. Just the sheer act of you wanting to know the truth is something that they hate, they despise. If you don't believe what they say blindly and without questioning, then you are a radical person and you need to be re-educated. That's how deranged a lot of these people in power think. So I'm loving every single moment of this. 60 Minutes actually doing their job? Are you kidding me? I would have never thought this was possible. I thought that all mainstream media was too far beyond repair. I did not think there was any fixing it. But hey, this is actually a sight for sore eyes. This was something great to see. Trump was not the big winner from that 60 Minutes interview. It was the American people, because the American people can witness firsthand her having to answer a tough question. And guess what? She wasn't able to do it. She was not able to do it. And if she can't do that from this no-name reporter on 60 Minutes, how is she going to be able to do it against Vladimir Putin, Xi Jinping, the guy from North Korea? She's not going to be able to. But I'll tell you what, as good a shape that we're in right now, I'm still not happy with this. Not at all. We need to keep putting their foot on the gas pedal, keep going full speed, because you know a lot of tricks are going to get pulled come November. And we have to make sure everybody comes out and votes, because this is going to be the most consequential election in American history. So we need everybody coming out. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this down below. Why do you think 60 Minutes went as hard as they did on Kamala, when in 2020 they did not do anything to Joe Biden and they let him off scot-free? Let me know your thoughts, because I haven't come up with a conclusion yet. I don't know why. I feel like there's something we're missing. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like, comment, subscribe, and wish you guys nothing but the best. Till next time.